YouTube, this is Sean with Mr. Sean's Bushcraft. Today we're putting over top of our raised beds because the weather, pardon the wind, sorry about that, but I have no control over that. Anyways, we're using 1/2-inch PVC pipe, some hold down clamps, and some tie wire. And we already did this one to make sure that everything was going to work. And now we're going to do the potato one. This is just to save it from the torrential rains that we get in the spring, and we'll be able to grow for a lot longer this year, at least in these beds. We had a serious rainstorm last week. You can see what it did to my garden. Put some pretty deep ruts in it. But that's okay because I haven't tilled yet. I gotta go pick up my tiller today. I had it at the shop. You see it caused some pretty good havoc here. But that's alright. It'll be nice and moist and ready to go when I get ready to do it. But today we're gonna focus on building the hoops. The hoop house for these raised beds. So hang on a second, we'll get right back to you. Okay, here's my 1/2-inch PVC. My raised bed length total is 99 inches. And I'm cutting 4 of these down to 8 foot exactly so they can stretch over the top. And then I'm going to cut one at 99 inches, and that'll be for the top rail. And I'm using baling wire on that to keep the ridge on there. And you do it so the tie is underneath, so it doesn't snag on your plastic, of course, and tear up your plastic in the wind. So let me get these things cut, and we'll get right back at you. We're going to use pipe cutters, and of course, and we'll get right back at you. Hold on. Alright, what I've done is I've marked these at 96 inches. I'll cut them with the pipe cutter. I got the one for the 99 inch set aside. That's going to be for my ridge. I'll go ahead and give these things a nice little cut. You can use hacksaw on this, but I recommend you get yourself a pipe cutter because it gives you a lot cleaner cut and a lot faster than using a hacksaw. Next project we're going to do when we're done with this is the chicken house, and that's what this material underneath here is for my chicken coop. So we'll be doing that this weekend also. Alright, so these are all cut at 96 inches. This one's cut at 99. And because of the way my box over there is set up, I'm going to put on the side. I'm going to go ahead and put that side on and get it connected, and then we'll do this side here, and I'll do a video of that. So stick tight. I'll be right back. Alright, here's the hardware I'm using. They're 1/2-inch hold downs for like conduit, and galvanized screws, deck screws, so they don't rust. Exterior screws. Come over here and I'll show you what I've done. So I went to the other side because, like I said, it's really muddy over there and I didn't want y'all to hear me cuss. What I've done, you see I've got them standing up, okay, and I've got marked over here 2 inches down from the sides, from the top. See that? That's 2 inches down. And because I'm 99 inches here, and I wanted 4 equal parts, I came off of the edge here 33 inches, 66 inches, and then 99 for the end. Oh, by the way, I got potatoes coming up all through this thing. Potatoes, potatoes. There's some potatoes over there. There's some potatoes right there. More potatoes. So anywho, let me get these pieces on, and I'll get back with you. Alright, I'm going to try to do this one-handed. You can see I didn't put the screws all the way in, so it's still kind of loose. That way I can get the piece down in there and then I'll tighten it up. So let me see if I can do this one-handed. Going to bend it over. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to. Hang on a second. Okay, I've got the first hoop bent over. You can see it's not all the way in, and that's where the drill comes in. And it's just so I'd have some room to get this piece in. We'll tighten it up there. Make sure we're even with the bottom of it. There we go. There. First hoop's done. Yeah, let me get the rest of these in, and we'll put the ridge on. Alright, I got my cameraman here helping me. My son. He's going to hold the camera so I can do this. There, and we want to pull this out a little bit. And get it down in there. Nice and flush with the bottom of it. Then we'll snug it up. Yeah, there we go. Then you want to make sure that it lines up with your lines, of course. Alright, let me get this last one in. Excuse me, son. Why don't you move over there? I'm going to pull it out a little bit so it'll give me some room. Right here. Pull this last piece over. Come on. There we go. And we'll tighten it up. Nice and flush. All right. Now we'll put the ridge on.
Turn it off.
Alright, I got some baling wire here that I cut into some lengths and bend them over. We're going to find our center point on this ridge. We want to make sure that we're good to go here. So we're going to take this and wrap it over top. Give it a little twist now. And we'll use the dikes to tighten it up. That's good and tight. I'll do this other end down here. Make sure that we're down the center of it. Now if you want to give you some extra support, you can always run a screw down through here. I would recommend drilling a hole through the top here first and then going into the bottom piece. If not, you will split the PVC. Give this a little twist and we'll tighten it up. Okay, and I got a piece for the middle. Tight, and the last piece. Make sure these line up with our lines so we're nice and straight. like I said, the reason we put the tie down on the bottom here, you can always send it over to the top, is so when we drape our plastic over, we don't put holes in it, because that would not be a good thing. Make sure that we're good and tight and lined up. Everything's good to go. Cool. And we're not going to do the plastic today, but what we'll end up doing is I'll use a fur strip. And I'll fold over the plastic a couple of times. I'm using 4 mil plastic visqueen, I call it. We'll tack it to the bottom of one side, and then the other side we'll drape it over, and we'll do a 2x4, so that gives it that extra weight that it needs. And then we want to come out on the face here, probably about 2.5 feet off the whole thing. That way we can fold it up, and then we'll clamp it. So when we get to that point, I'll make another video. But until then, this is Sean with Mr. Sean's Bushcraft. My wonderful assistant here using the camera, our Hoops. Oh, let me give you a quick update on the garden. Like I said, we got potatoes in here, and they're coming in very well. Over here we have garlic and onions. And then here, I don't know if you can see them or not. I hope you can. Yeah. This is all carrots. So I've got lots and lots of carrots coming in. Yeah. This right here is called lemon balm. It was given to me by my neighbor. You can boil it like tea, make some nice lemon flavored tea, or you can also boil it and then use the water to make lemon flavored popsicles for the kids. Okay. Well, that's it for right now, and we'll catch you guys on the flip. Next video is going to be building the chicken coop, and that'll probably be started today and finished up hopefully by tomorrow. Until then, we'll catch you later. God bless and have a good day.